All right, good evening, guys. I'm Carrie Hickey. I am a Superstore Director in Northern New Hampshire. I've got a couple of my directors that are on tonight, Bonnie Lovell and Lynn Lacey, who are going to help share with me. We're going to talk a little bit about how to utilize the Join Special that we've got going right now and how to help maximize your business with it. So, Lynn, do you want to go first?
Okay. All right. So let me see. I had a customer today who had a $250 order, and she was just going to place the order. She's only ordered from me one time before this, and so, but her order was a pretty big order, the last order. And to be honest with you, I was trying to put off her joining until August because of the incentive, so I really didn't push it in July. If I'm being honest. So August came around, she still had this order, and I said, look, let me show you what we have going on this month. I think you'd be really good at this because she does nails and she's very personable. I don't know her well, but I see her on her page, and I, just from that, I kind of figured she would be good. So I said to her, let me break it down for you if you joined right now. Now, for me, I don't generally push the flip the party kit, just because I have found, for me, in my personal experience, I find that those that spend the $99 on their kit tend to do more in my group than those that do the flip your party, because they're just looking to get the kit. So I don't start off with the $59 kit. I start off with the $99 kit because I feel like if they're investing into it, then they're going to invest a little bit more time into the business. That's my personal experience. It doesn't necessarily work for everybody. However, if I find somebody that says money's tight or they're on the fence, that's when I kind of offer to flip the party. So I just kind of broke it down. I said, okay, well, if you're going to pay $99 for the kit, and I showed her everything that she was going to get in the kit. And I said, you already have $250. You need $250 more. You're going to get $300 in product. And I showed her the Shooting Star kit. I said, now with that, you're also going to get your commission of $100. So guess what? You're already $1 in the positive plus the $300 kit. That's $301 you're in the positive. And I'm going to do your launch party. So you get to start out by just kind of learning what to do, but I'm going to do all the work and you can look the benefit. And then I go on, if they're still interested, I'll push it to say, okay, and if we get you to 1,000, well, then you're going to have $151 because your commission is going to increase by 5% plus the kit. So now you're looking at 451 in the positive. Then I try to push the sensational level 1, which then increases because then they get the benefit of the product credit. And so, but it all depends on how excited they get about it. I've got 4 or 5 people that I'm talking to right now that are kind of on the fence, and each one of them I address differently depending on what their enthusiasm was. Because the woman that signed up today, she was really gung-ho about it. She's like, yeah, let's do that. So we went ahead and got her signed up, and so I'm getting ready to do her launch party tomorrow. But that's kind of just how I've been doing it, just kind of show them the positive of it. That yes, you're spending $99 on the kit, but that $500 in the first 15 days is going to get you that money back plus $1. And then you still have 2 more weeks to get your parties going, get your orders in. And so the potential to earn is unlimited, and you already have that $300. So that's kind of how I've been doing it. And so far that's worked for me. I've got, like I said, 5 people, which is unusual for me because I'm not real good. I get nervous. So, but that's kind of how it's worked for me. If I just kind of show the breakdown of how it breaks down, I guess. So that's how I've been working it.
So now Lynn said that she doesn't see a big benefit of flipping a party with her business, but Bonnie's going to talk a little bit about flipping the party because it has worked for her in the past. So she wanted to share a little bit on that tonight.
Hi, I'm Bonnie. So I'm not as good as a speaker as Lynn, so just bear with me because I don't usually do this. But so I've been approaching people by offering to have them host a party and help them get to the 500 PRB. And then I put the Shooting Star kit that they would get for free if we flip their party after they get the 500 PRB. So they automatically would be at that PRV they need. And then I also put in like they can get the host kit, which they'd already have the $50 credit. So it would really only be $9 to them if they only had the 500, if they had 509 or whatever. And then I also point out that that would automatically give them $100 paycheck, which so far I have 3 people that I'm talking to about that. So that's what's been working for me. And then they're halfway to certified, so then they'd get the 5% increase if they got the $1,000. So that's how I've been doing it. But I don't know. That's all I have, Carrie. Sorry. Where'd Carrie go?
We lose you, Carrie?
I don't know.
Lost her. Sometimes her connection.
She can't lose while I'm talking. Lynn, get back on.
Hey,
Oh,
I'll chat. This is Samantha.
Awesome. Thanks, Samantha.
well, thank
Hey, no
goodness.
worries. So I'm a little along the lines with Lynn about joining for the 99. You get your money back if you get the 500 and the $300 kit for free. My husband's staring at me funny. I'm talking to a bunch of people on a Zoom. Good day. Okay. So I've been pushing that. And then just now I also talked to someone and I'm like, listen, you spend so much on Scentsy and I'm making the profit off it. Why not flip it where you can make the profit off it? She just wrote that her youngest is going to school next year. So I sent her another message or this year. And I said, hey, you have no kids in the home, stay at home mom. Why not add a side biz? So just showing that I know about their life and I know what they're going through. It's a lot about connecting with the people you want to join your team. So this is my next door neighbor. So she spends usually $50 to $80 a month on my stock. She'll just come over and get what she wants. So now I'm trying to explain to her, if she does this, she's not only getting the 300 for free, but she has the business. So whatever she makes for commission, she can use to support her own habit. Personally, my commission check, I have my automatic website fee come out of my commission check, and I have my scent of the month or warmer of the month, depending on what it is, come out of my commission check. Anything left from my commission check, I'm not gonna lie, I usually just buy Scentsy with it, but that's no money out of my pocket. That's no stress on me. I don't have to worry about working extra hours at work to get extra income. I look at it as that's my return. I'm selling the product, showing people my love for the product, and I get to support my habit for the product with my own pay from it. So it's, I don't know. That is all I have. It just makes more sense to me to join if you're spending that kind of money a month. So I try to push that on my customers, though I will be sad not to have them as a customer, but in reality, it will help me with my team and growing my business.
Thanks, Sam. My Wi-Fi went down, so I was gonna hop on when Bonnie was done talking. So excuse me if this is a repeat of anything that she said, but whenever I close a party, I always show my host this kind of thing that says, say her party was $500 party. This is what you have for rewards. Please write your wish list down below and we'll figure out how to get for you the cheapest way we can. And then in any other month, I still do this, but of course this month we have all these extra things that they can get. So this is what I screenshot. I took a picture of these and sent it to one girl who's working on getting a $500 party together right now. And I just said, if you use our join kit, this is everything that you're going to get for your $500 party. So it lists everything in the host exclusive kit. It lists everything that was included in the shooting star kit. And I also add in that she's going to get 4 half price items because I give them the perpetual when they do choose to join, and 16 in free instead of the 75 because we're going to use the 59 for her join kit. So that was one thing I just wanted to add on to Bonnie's, unless she said that. If she did, disregard everything I just said. So this is what I've been working as my angle to try to get people to join this month. I have 4 people who are very interested in the air purifier. Another one came forward today and said that they were interested in the air purifier. Every single one of them, when I told them how much it was, kind of balked at the price. And of course, before the join special came out, I was like, oh, this is great because it's already a qualifying party. It's almost halfway to a $500 party where you can get another air purifier for free. So I tell them, so anyone who wanted the air purifier, I sent them this email today that said, would you be interested in the air purifier if you could also get your first set of pods for free, 3 half-price items, $100 in cash, aka your paycheck, plus the shooting star kit, and I sent a picture of it along with it. I said, if you're saying yes, all you need to do is find one more person to purchase an air purifier or any other $250 in orders from your friends and family, and this all can be yours for just the price of that air purifier. So that got several interested in doing it. I have one that's really been trying hard. And when I went to start her party, and I tried to put the air purifier in there and it was coming up, or it wasn't coming up, I should say, I was a little nervous that we sold out, and that was going to really put a damper on what I was working with these. But all 5 of them that I approached using this email all said that they were going to try to get 250 in orders. So we just wanted to give you guys a couple of ideas, some ways that you could utilize the join special that might help get people interested in joining. But you could be sitting there thinking, all right, we know how we can use it, but who are we going to ask now? So if you have a pen and paper handy, I invite you to grab it, and I want you to write down the first thing that comes to mind when I say the next couple of things. I'll give you guys a second if you want to.
Carrie, you're muted.
Can't hear you, Carrie.
Sorry, thank you. I want you to think of the first couple of people that come to mind when you think of past customers who are always trying to get a deal. Those ones that are messaging you, asking about, I always have someone who's like, oh, is there any way I could get it any cheaper? Is that the best you can do? Kind of thing. So think about those kind of people and write those names down. Now think about the people who always shop your flash sale. Every time Scentsy has a flash sale, you always get that notification that so-and-so has placed an order, and write their names down. Think about those who always use the bundle and save options. Every time they need warmers, they're also getting it with their wax, or they never buy wax unless it's a 6-pack, or never buy clean products unless it's a 3-pack. Think about those people and write their name down. Think back to your past party hostesses and who's had a $500 or more party for you in the past couple years or since you've joined. Write down anyone who said that maybe they'd think about joining or said, not right now in the past, you should always have a list of these people. So if you don't want to take time to write it down, go back later and think about those people. Think about somebody who's in a Facebook group with you. Maybe you're in a group for people who have babies born in the month of August, or stay-at-home moms in your town, or anything like that. Think about somebody in one of those groups that you've built a relationship with that you could talk to about this opportunity, and write their name down. Write down the name of anyone who's asked about the air purifier at all. Write down anyone who's commented on your posts often, or seems like they have a big wish list, but doesn't purchase very often. Write down the 3 busiest people that you know. It's a proven fact. The busier you are, the more you'll get done. And then finally, this isn't something you could do right now, but it's something you can do over the next couple of days. Go back through Facebook party posts that you've had, or events that you've done Facebook parties in, and write down the name of anyone who asked about your job. I'm sure most of you must, when you do Facebook parties, post the little graphic, ask me anything about my job kind of thing. Go back and write down all the people who asked any questions. So now you should have a list of about 20, maybe more people that you can chat with about this join special and share it with you. You can try our ideas, you can try other ideas. If anybody on here has another idea of how they've approached somebody that's worked, or how they plan on approaching people this week, we would love to hear it, because I'm definitely always open for ideas.
Carrie, I'll just add on to everybody on our team what everybody has already said. I agree with Sam. Well, I didn't hear all of it because I came in a little late, came in the middle of Bonnie's, but I agree with what Bonnie had said, what you had said about the air purifier, what Sam said, but something that I think that we tend to forget sometimes when we're posting is that we make it look complicated. So last night at my home party, I tried to just really make sure that everything was like light and fun, because I really want this hostess to be able to flip. So I checked back in with her today, and she's considering it because she said that it looked like way more fun than selling the makeup that she currently sells. So just, try to keep that in mind when you're approaching everybody, is don't make your posts seem like it's a lot of work and that it's really challenging for you to take that time and do that. Always make it seem like this is a fun job and this is not a complicated rocket science type of industry, because I think that's what scares a lot of people away too, is, oh, I couldn't do that. Like, she spends 25 hours a day on the computer posting. So just to add to it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Carrie, you're still muted.
I keep muting. My house is so noisy all the time that I hate to interrupt anyone else's talking. So I know that was quick training. My team and I are super quick about just getting to the point and getting it done, but we're opening it up to anybody else who wants to share ideas as well. That would be great.
I think it's really cool that you were really productive, that you had everybody write down names. I think that's sometimes where we can get stopped or stumped in knowing who we should ask, who we should share the opportunity with. Because sometimes we're just a little bit afraid of asking or talking to someone about it for fear of rejection. That's ultimately what it is, right? And so you have to get out of your own head and you have to realize that, no, this could benefit them in some way. whether it be just getting their product for a cheaper price because they spend so much money buying it from you anyway. So you might as well share the opportunity and they can get the discount, and that benefits them tremendously. So I think with Carrie and her leaders asking us to write down names of people, we can't just look at that list of names. Like, there has to be an action behind it. You need to take time and contact those people tomorrow or tonight or the next day, because that's when you start getting those new team members, and that's what can really help propel your business to the next level. Lisa, you had your hand up.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I have a customer who orders every month, sometimes twice a month, at least $75 to $100 every month, if not more. This month, she texted me over the weekend and said, "Hey, I have an order. It's 200 and something dollars. Can you help me get it down?" I said, "Sure, let me see what I can do for you." Then she texts me yesterday and says, "I want the air purifier and some pods. My order is $605. What can you do to help me?" So I did the bundles, got her in. I said, "You could join. You're unemployed." She's on unemployment, so she's looking for income. I said, so I told her all about the program, about joining and the 500 and getting it free, because she got the air purifier too on top of it. So I told her, you can have a paycheck of $100, blah, 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 blah. Went through it. She's like, "Oh, this is great. Okay." Booked her a party, told her to get some more orders for herself, turned her off. Then she texted me back a couple hours later and said, "Okay, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm just going to order through you. It's easier for me. My internet at my house is not good. Blah, 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 blah. It's easier for me if I just order from you." I said, "Okay, when you're ready, you let me know, because I'm making money off you instead of you making money off yourself." So we did all of that. She was sad. Then after she places a $600 order with me yesterday, she could have gotten money back plus everything she wanted, and plus the kit. And she texted me back yesterday after I placed her order and says, "Okay, maybe I'll think about it in September." So, I mean, we've been going back and forth for months now with her joining. Yes, I want to join. No, I don't want to join. Well, let me think about it. Well, my internet, I don't have any friends. So I don't know what else to do with her. Any suggestions?
That's so hard when they're spending it and not seeing the benefit of joining. I had 2 girls who I did parties for twice a year for almost 4 years. And every single party was $500 to $1,000. And every single time I gave them one of these sheets that said, you can get this, or wrong one. You can get this, or you can get all of this. And every time they chose this. It was 4 years later that they finally joined, and they've been with me for 5 years. So I think it just has to come when it's their time, even though we want them right now and we're showing them the benefits of being a consultant right now. If they're not ready for that move, nothing's going to change their mind, is how I feel. But
I think sometimes we have to, and this is kind of enabling a little bit, but that lady, I'm just thinking, man, she missed out. Like, sometimes we have to like hold their hand a lot more than they might want us to, or they might be more comfortable if we do hold their hand. So in that situation, like, there have been many times over the years where I have like taken the people's information and I sign up on my website for them over the phone. So I'm doing the hard for them. And then the easy will come later as you connect and as you do some more one-on-one training with them. So that could be something that you could consider in helping her. Like, let me just place your starter kit order for you, and you do it on your computer. Let me just place your first order for you, and you don't even have to worry about it, right? Because she was saying, "Oh, it's just too much work. It's too much." it's just overwhelming. And for new people, that is very overwhelming. So you holding their hand and like walking them through it all and doing it for them a little bit could be the thing. And then there, because you're saying like she's missing out on all these rewards, right? So this is your way of
Right. I even told her that I would give her what I have now, my PRVs. I told her that I would give to her, and
Yeah.
she still didn't take the bait.
so
And I was planning a party for her. She had me cancel the party too and put it on mine.
yeah, sometimes I think just doing it for them, like in this situation, I feel like if you were to do it for her, like, let me put the party order in, I'll get your starter kit, we'll do it all under this one party and you'll get everything, you'll get the hostess rewards, you can get your starter kit and we'll flip the party. I mean, you don't have to tell her you're gonna flip the party, you just say you're gonna get an email and you're gonna click on the link and you're gonna fill out the information and it'll be done. So that's just an idea. I mean, there's lots of scenarios and it's hard when people are like, nope, I'm just gonna do this, or I just wanna buy from you. And if it's that forward, that's okay. Like if they push back so much that they're like, no, I just wanna buy from you, okay, that's fine. Because we all need loyal customers, right?
Right. Absolutely.
But the more you offer the opportunity, hopefully she'll come around and realize. And if you show her, like Carrie shared, right? You show her, this is how much you would have made off of this order, or this is how much you would have gotten back from your order. Seeing that number might be the push that she needs to be like, okay, yeah, it's worth the hassle of figuring this out. Let's do it, you know? So that's
Just to add to that too, Lindsay, as somebody who didn't believe I could do this, Lindsay asked me several times to join Scentsy, and it took me 18 months because I didn't believe I could do it. So she might have no belief, where she's telling you, I don't know anybody, it's too hard, I can't do this. It's like, she might just not believe she can do it. And so if you even could say, hey, like Lindsay and Carrie's advice, but then like, hey, let me walk you through this, because this is actually the easiest thing I've ever done. And I will literally help you place orders until you feel comfortable doing it. Because I promise you, it's so easy, and you would make, even just on yourself, enough in commissions to get some kickbacks each year, you know? So she
That's
might just
true.
not have the belief.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
hopefully that's helpful.
Yes, it has. Thank you so much.
And everybody is so different. Like each conversation with potential team members is so different, and it can go totally different ways every time you have a conversation. And it just takes that practice of like thinking, brainstorming, okay, what if they say this, what if they say that, and how would I respond, or what would I say, or how could I connect this dot that I see the benefit of having your own business, of having this kickback that they can get a discount. And just kind of in your mind analyzing the different scenarios and trying to just, I mean, you could even just write down different ideas or different things of how you could respond when someone says blank, right? And you can think about what people have shared with you or what they have said, but that could be kind of a start. So
You always have the best advice, Lindsay. Thank you.
I don't know about the best, but I have advice.
All right. Is anybody ready to go out and start tackling their list? Reaching out to some people.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I
Let's
wrote
do
down
it.
I wrote my notes down and I wrote down my list too. So I'm excited to start working on them as well. And I did offer my kids, I told them if they can find recruits for me, certified, I will give them 20. So they are texting them to their friends to ask their moms to join. So if you've got kids, put them to work.
I love it. That's such a good idea.
I need to steal Matt for my videos.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to stop the recording. So thanks for tuning in, everybody online.